beautiful and special little creature.
Will be a revolution in the livestock industry. Our super pigs will not only be big and beautiful, they will also leave a minimal footprint on the environment, consume less feed, and produce less excretions. And most importantly, they need to taste fucking good.
The most important message for me in the film is the message of love. It's a love story, and that's where it starts. It begins as this fairy tale love story between Misha and Okja. She has no idea that Okja is there for a short period of time as part of a contest. She's connected to this animal. This animal is connected to her, and that is the core of the movie. This is what propels us through the world of bad guys. Everyone in the movie, even the ALF who wants to do good, has some agenda. The only people in the movie, the only characters in the film that do not have an agenda are Misha and Okja. They just want to be together. So to me, that's the core of the movie. Well, no one expected it because they invited us. If they didn't want us there, why'd they invite us? And I love Cannes, and we went to Cannes, and it was a wonderful experience. They welcomed us beautifully. We were very cognizant of the fact that they were going to change the rules next year. So thank God they didn't change them this year. You know, it's not a controversy surrounding the movie because the movie stands on its own. It's a controversy surrounding the argument about the platform that the movie is delivered on. Netflix is a very successful and prosperous organization. They're also an organization that has made available the right to make film to master filmmakers like Bong Joon-ho. They've also, who is an established filmmaker, they said, make the movie you want to make, don't change a thing, when every Hollywood studio would not allow that. They've also, on the flip side, made a film, a series by Justin Simien that I narrate called Dear White People. And Justin Simien's never made television. He made one little movie. He's a newbie. They provide him the arena to realize his dream. But mostly and specifically and especially, they provide the audience with content when they want it, how they want it, and I think that is to be commended. Oh my God! Yeah, I love working with Tilda because Tilda is, you know, so it's, I guess it would be Johnny Wilcox and Jake Gyllenhaal, then Tilda, and then me, only because of the height of the performance level. It was wonderful to work with Tilda. The first day I was there, she played both characters in one day, and I was in awe, because that's an actor's dream. And I realized the very specific way in which she worked, and I loved the way she connected with me as a co-actor. She connected as both Lucy and as Nancy, and it was exciting to me. I felt like there was less of a bridge between Frank Dawson and Lucy Mirando. You know, less of a bridge because we were in same proximity. But then when I worked for one day with Jake Gyllenhaal, I was like, what is he doing? What is he doing? And I just, on the set, I didn't know if I could get wrapped around it. But on the screen, I went, wow, it's kind of brilliant. And then I realized the complete vision of Bong Joon-ho, and that is the heightened reality of the movie as a whole. And I thought, okay, I understand. This is a master who is making a complete tapestry, maybe even 3 movies in one. A movie that begins as a fantasy, moves into being a comedy, then becomes a drama, and then in the end, if you look at it a certain way, it's a little bit tragic. And I think that's masterful filmmaking. Well, you know, I've been on the hunt to be able to mine new material in Better Call Saul. I know it's a slow burn. Like as Breaking Bad was a slow burn show, you know what that means? It takes time to get there. And I set out to create a character that was a little bit more vulnerable than previously seen in Breaking Bad, and a guy who is really witnessing and trying to figure out how to build a network. And if you can see that in my performance, and I think you can, then I've achieved what I set out to do.
You should know the situation is not good.
Each night before you go to bed, my baby, whisper a little prayer for me.
Such a shame you had to tell all those little white lies.